Thank you, Moderator. Honourable Ministers, Director General of SPREP, distinguished delegates. The abundance of our ocean and its resources is an imperative to protect, not just for the enjoyment of future generations, but for the well-being, prosperity and resilience of the present generation. Coastal and marine ecosystems provide food, livelihoods, and coastal protection to more than 1 billion people worldwide. Yet the impacts of our overexploitation, pollution, coastal development and climate change on the ocean becomes increasingly visible. Regrettably, 100 to 150% rise in ocean acidity is projected by 2100, affecting half of all marine life. In addition, it is expected that the metric weight of plastic in the ocean will exceed the metric weight of fish by 2050 if current pollution trends continue. With the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic, the implementation of Sustainable Development Goals, particularly SDG 14, the ocean goal, seems even more daunting. The Pacific Champion SDG 14 calls specifically for universal action to prevent and significantly reduce marine pollution of all kinds, in particular from land-based activities, including marine debris and nutrient pollution by 2025. Marine pollution remains a major challenge for our Pacific Islands, requiring responses at all levels beyond national boundaries. Marine pollution puts entire ecosystems and species at risk, in addition to the people who depend on them for livelihood and economic development. Globally, we hear the incessant call for the effective implementation of SDGs, particularly SDG 14. Plastic pollution is a planetary threat affecting nearly every marine and freshwater ecosystem globally. Guided by the long-term ambition of eliminating all discharge of plastic litter into the oceans, we support the development of a new, legally binding global agreement on plastic pollution to address this issue in an integrated manner. As a region, we have adopted a number of ocean-related communiques and declarations and pride ourselves in our leadership on ocean governance arrangements. We have established a ban on drift net fishing and have invested in key partnerships to help address illegal, unreported, and unregulated fishing. Pacific leaders are committed to fast-track the development of policies to ban the use of single-use plastic bags, plastic and styrofoam packaging, and have called on Pacific Rim partners to join and commit to action on addressing marine pollution and marine debris. We are supported in our efforts to protect our ocean and environment from harmful plastics through our Pacific Regional Action Plan on Marine Litter 2018 to 2025. We have in Samoa established national recycling associations to encourage and support innovative business models that support a circular economy using the 3 R's: reduce, reuse, recycle, as well as return. These are just some of the actions we have taken to address the mounting and undesirable impacts of human activity on the health of the ocean. They also highlight the value that our region places on the protection and promotion of the development and security of our blue Pacific Ocean. As with climate change, failure to address waste management and pollution will have profound and lasting impacts on the health and well-being of our people. With limited waste management facilities, our countries struggle to eliminate the piles of single-use plastic found in most modern-day packaging, in addition to marine litter discarded in countries thousands of miles away that find their way to our Pacific shores. In Samoa, around 80% of marine debris is from land-based sources, and marine litter is a key environmental challenge, with around 70% of all litter in Samoa's urban coastal waters comprising plastics. Cumulatively, they present an enormous threat to Samoa's marine wildlife from land-based pollution and pollution from vessels, ports, and dry docks. Key to the implementation of our ocean strategy is the successful completion of the Samoa Marine Spatial Plan, developed with the support of EU funding, and improving waste and pollution management. Some of the key initiatives to this end includes a ban of single-use plastic bags and straws, polystyrene cups and takeaway food packaging, establishing a container deposit scheme to address recyclable PET plastics, as well as aluminium cans. We have collaborated with SPREP under the ACP MEA's initiative to develop a marine litter pollution plan. We have enacted legislation and institutional strengthening to provide a formal legal framework for waste management. In doing so, Samoa commits to keep its waters clean and healthy from land-based pollution via river and coastal ecosystems. We have initiated extensive awareness-raising campaigns, such as we've done through the greening of the Pacific Games in 2019, to stop the culture of waste. Expanded the coverage of schools with educational resources on waste and pollution, inclusive of marine and oceans ecosystems, through the Guardians program. We have continued collaboration with the Conservation International under its Citizen Science program to implement a microplastic survey program within Samoan waters in order to contribute to better understanding of the impact of microplastic and marine ecosystems and seafood for consumption. And we have the cleanup campaigns of the 4 main rivers of the Fiame catchment. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, in order to secure a healthy, protected, and climate-resilient ocean, we need urgent action at the community, national, regional, and global levels if the long-term ability of the ocean to provide services essential to human well-being is assured. As custodians of this large Pacific Ocean, leadership is key on the critical issues impacting our blue Pacific. Economic circularity and the bridge to ocean feeding will reduce land-based sources of marine pollution, including marine litter and plastic pollution. Harmonization of marine litter monitoring is essential to enhance policy and management interventions, and critical efforts to combat ship-source marine and coastal pollution must be prioritized. Investing in ocean science and building human and institutional capacity for our region are key drivers for the urgent climate action addressing ocean acidification and marine pollution, and are vital to building our resilience as Pacific